First, the headlines: mass rally taken out in Imphal East District against terrorist act of the Kuki militants. Imphal to Jiribam road block enters day 4 due to landslide at Tupul. Lana Thoram of Pre-Park Chairman Ibo Tombi Kuman held with his wife together. Kuki militants attacked at Sabungko Kuno and Shanti Kongbal last night. Internet ban extended for another 2 days till November 27th. Lok Sabha adjourned after a brief session. Congress Chief Mallikarjun Kharge demands discussion on Adani case. A very good evening. You're watching the 6 p.m. primetime ELITETV English News. I'm your host Dipwarani, here to give you the exact news in detail. A mass protest rally was taken out in Imphal East District today in protest against the terrorist act of Kuki militants to Meiteis. The mass rally organized jointly by Meitei Kunai, Yairipok, Poirei Lemarol, All Andro Meira Paibi Association, Khanampal Bamon Kampu, Nonglampal Khurai Palem Lamlai Anampal Sagolmang, Khempal, Khetrigao, MSF Imphal East District Committee, Imphal East District United Clubs Organization and Amawova Unit, Imphal East District. Many placards with various slogans were displayed by the protesters. Speaking to media persons, Vice President of Poirei Lemarol, Asem Ibe Tombi and President of Imphal East District Clubs Organization, Takhelambam Dijush, spoke about the main objective of organizing the rally in detail.
Khudingdagi aikoi nupi singna amadi khogi praja mayamna pa amjadana amadi chara hendana awaba kaya khangdana tandokhraba aspado mafam asida pusanbiraktana aikoida amuk hanna mion minai tawriba se tawbiganu aikoi khangbada yamna ware hujik kuki terrorist singna tawraiba mion minai sida yamna henjalakpada nupi angang yauna angang pisakbabo yauna ngasi onaidana pundra isingda thadarakba amadi nupi singbu kangda lolaba nupi phau phabidana aikoi da chatharaiba lalase sigi mathaksida aspa muk thamjan birakpase aikoi india gi phiba nungda chandrabara
Hatpirakpa asgumba turil tong hana thadarakpa pong thongna yam thoi to mong thadarakpa singba asgum yam terrorist ko thong se athubang patamda phaduna miyamang thopio akpacharak pibio aidana koi pibio aduga loinana Manipur se koi divide and rule policy da jathe bidna Manipur tugaina phona bigano Manipur apun sakam se tugaina phona bigano.
Imphal to Jiribam road has blocked at Tupul over the last 4 days due to landslide at Tupul. Most of the vehicles are now stranded at both sides of the road passing through Tupul. However, district administration and authority concerned are trying their best to clean up the road by using different machineries. At the moment, the road is still blocked at Tupul. Clearance work is still going on in full swing.
Sir, Kanawai can
Lana Thoram of the late Haikujam Ibotombi Kuman, chairman of Pre-Park, was held today at his residence, Haubam Marak Irom Laikai, Imphal West. Very shockingly, his wife Bidhumuki was also expired 2 days ahead of him. The Lana Thoram was held together. Many distinguished persons attended the ritual ceremony. Floral tributes were paid to the photographs of the late Ibotombi Kuman and his wife Bidhumuki. President of the Mao Union Imphal, Puni Loshi, and President of Kabui Mothers Association, Kama Atompi Kame, expressed their sorrow and works and life of late Ibotombi Kuman.
Oja Ibotombi Kuman che akhoi Mao Market Imphal Coordinating Committee ki ihan hanba Mao Market Hawakanda mahak sina akhoi ki magi konglup singa pulap loinaraga masina kanna thawai joraga akhoi Mao Market Imphal se hodok pirami adugi mathata akhoi ki kari kari nungai taba awan apaler chamman loi no tung ilaga mana icham cham laga akhoi bo luchin biduna potak piraga advice piraga akhoi bu pulla punnan laga ma thabayam tawbirami magi hinglingai ki thabak tu ningshin laga ngase akhoi na ma bo taram taram na magi sorat asida mayam si pullaga akhoi na asigi sorat asi ningshin ba wena jobirakani akhoi mahakop kawbangamde maki hinglingai da mana panthol lamba taramba thabak sindu akhoi na hoji pukni da ningshin duna adum kawdana adum thamki ni ana ai phone do chai
phong irang si maram si tamani ki de si we so mangsa bi ha ko ba ma yaw ram ko su ya na de ge de wa ma tanzani adu ko ha so ge pham da sakle na ka ya na pe de su sakle ma de su iram dam de mak ta so ye ku da ni tanzani en direction.
Internet ban has been extended for another 2 days till November 27th. An order release issued by the Commissioner of Home Department mentioned that due to the prevailing situation, the initiative has been taken up. If the situation improves, the internet suspension will be lifted, the order added. Kuki militants launched a fresh attack at Sabungko Kuno and Shanti Kongbal last night. The militants attacked the two Meitei villages with round of fire around 10 p.m. by using sophisticated weapons. However, the security forces deployed also retaliated. No one was injured in the gunfight. It may be mentioned that recently the Kuki militants attacked the Meitei villages, namely Sabungko Kuno, Shanti Kongbal, Sanasabi. Moreover, event paddy were stretched by farmers escorted by the state and central forces. Manipur's Chief Minister M. Biren Singh on November 24 assured strict action against those involved in poppy cultivation and their associates in response to an ultimatum issued by a Naga village authority. The Manipur CM's statement came after a police team led by an additional SP and village volunteers were allegedly targeted by armed planters when they attempted to destroy poppy cultivation in Kangpokpi district recently. Taking to his official X handle, Singh said, "I appreciate the Makan village authority for taking a strong stand against poppy cultivation in their villages. Let me assure you that the Central Security Forces and State Police are always on standby, ready to take necessary actions against poppy cultivation and its accomplices." He further urged everyone to come forward and to join this movement to eliminate drugs from Manipur. The incident occurred on November 20 at approximately 11:30 a.m. when members of the Makan village, accompanied by the additional superintendent of police Kangpokpi and over 30 police personnel, attempted to destroy illegal poppy plantations. The Makan village authority issued an ultimatum to the government demanding action within 4 days. "We give the government a period of 4 days to destroy poppy plants from our Makan Liangmai Naga land and arrest those cookie poppy cartel groups," the statement declared, warning of potential democratic protests including transport disruptions if their demands are not met. The Manipur government has revoked its earlier directive to resume normal classes across all schools, including government-aided, private and central institutions as per an order dated November 24, 2024. Instead, all schools in the Valley districts will remain closed on November 25th and 26th, 2024. The Department of Education Schools has instructed all zonal education officers to disseminate this information within their respective jurisdictions and take necessary actions to ensure compliance. The decision comes with official approval from the state government and aims to address the prevailing situation in the Valley districts. Further updates are expected as the situation develops. Now we're taking a short break. We'll be right back.
Mobile furniture na lagliba wedding season asigi anau contemporary wedding set furniture sing puduna lakchari loina na Manipur ihan hanba oina wedding set laibiba matamda 24 karat ki 5 gram ki gold coin free gift oina bizari mayam lengsin biraktuna mobile furniture ki 3rd edition the great wedding sales gold offer asi pre-booking tobiduna khudong jaba salaubi ho
offer asi akupa information khambina bai damakta sangai pro da laiba mobile furniture la lengsin biro
Hey, come on. Photo some team.
Aku le kai dini nong lagi antani lagi ja. Adu ma thakta nupi thiba nong lagi ko wani usual ni.
Nupi oi bi kaya gi phidam na phambu tem singnari ba. Mi oi bagi wahan thok la hendra ba khunai sida. Ai jawu matham jana kan birak.
Diabetes ko loina de hingliba sing tha magi manungda control to bangamle urea creatinine wangbasu tha magi manungda hanthaba ngamle khong hamba nungai tebasu numit mangani gi manungda fahan bangamle pile saibadi nungsang nabasu chama da chama fahan bangamle cholesterol wangba numit kunida normal oi bangamle bp wangbasu tha magi manungda normal oi bangamle fatty liver oi basu tha magi manungda fagat han bangamle pumnamak natural oi ba hidak makhalna laing jabani hakchang da sokadaba side effect amata laite makhata na hidak chabagi mathau su tararoi hena kupa parol gi damak ngasimak langsin birau diabetes hospital soibam leikai ayangpali road opposite Karkinos Jenims Hospital Porompat Imphal East near Punjab National Bank.
Welcome back from the break. Now, the Lok Sabha was adjourned till 12 noon on Monday, November 25th, shortly after the commencement of the first day of the 2024 winter session. Speaker Om Birla took the decision to adjourn the House to noon. As Parliament's winter session began, Congress President Mallikarjun Kharge took to X to demand a detailed discussion on the ongoing Adani issue. Kharge emphasized that the saga has the potential to damage India's international reputation and called for the government to address it promptly. This is what the India bloc parties are demanding today, as the hard-earned investments of millions of retail investors are at stake, Kharge said in his post. Kharge further stated, "We do not need monopolies and cartels to run this country. What we need is healthy, market-driven competition in the private sector, which fosters equal opportunities, employment and equitable wealth distribution, reflecting India's entrepreneurial spirit." Earlier, Prime Minister Narendra Modi, addressing media ahead of the session, took a swipe at the opposition. He criticized those who had been rejected by the public in elections, accusing them of trying to disrupt the functioning of the House. The Director General of Assam Rifles, Lieutenant General Vikas Lakhera, on Sunday said that his paramilitary force stand with the people in the ethnic strife-torn Manipur. We are part of the people, we are here to serve the people, and we try our best. In spite of whatever happens, we will not let it go on the righteous path, and those who do right have to face everything but will not leave the path of righteousness. Lakhera said this at the sidelines of the Assam Rifles half marathon organized by the paramilitary force at its headquarters here in Meghalaya. We will keep on connecting, and our soldiers come from the northeast, and huge of them come from the northeast. We are part of the society, and we are not different from you. You served the nation as equally as I do. Maybe time will tell, and northeast is a wonderful place to be, and you can see today participation of the people in the Assam Rifles half marathon, he added. At least 258 people have died in the ethnic clashes between the Meitei and Kuki-Zo communities and displaced over some 60,000 others in Manipur since the violence broke out in May 2023. Our integration with the public, and we have been trying our best. We should never talk about what steps we take. It is for others to realize what steps we are taking. As head of this wonderful force, we will do what is right, and we will not deviate from the right path, the Assam Rifles chief said. The Kuki-Zo Council univocally condemns the repeated attempts by the central government to construct border fencing along the Indo-Myanmar border in Tengnoupal district, despite strong opposition from all indigenous tribal bodies of the border states, including Nagaland and Mizoram. The central government has continued with this controversial initiative. Such actions are seen as flagrant violation of international laws and the rights of the indigenous communities residing in the border areas. The Kuki-Zo Council firmly urges the local authorities and civil society organizations to take decisive action and halt any further construction activity related to the border fencing. The Council believes that the construction of the border fencing not only violates international laws but also threatens the cultural and socio-economic fabric of the indigenous communities along the border. It is imperative that the local authorities take a stand against such intrusive measures that undermine the rights and autonomy of the indigenous populations. In the light of the detrimental impact that the construction of border fencing may have for the indigenous communities, the Kuki-Zo Council calls for solidarity and support from all stakeholders involved. It is crucial that a united front is presented to resist such actions that disregard the rights and well-being of the indigenous peoples. The Council remains steadfast in its commitment to protecting the interests and rights of the Kuki-Zo people and stands ready to collaborate with like-minded organizations to thwart any further attempts to construct border fencing along the Indo-Myanmar border, the press release added. The autopsy reports of 3 of the 6 Jiribam hostages, including 3 women and 3 minors, who were killed by militants, revealed bullet injuries. The autopsy reports of 2 women and 1 child have been revealed. As per the report, Laishram Chinkayanganba Singh, 2.5 years, had received a bullet shot on his face and was stabbed in the chest and hand. Later, his left forearm was found broken. Multiple blunts and sharp instruments were used in the face, scalp, and interior chest wall before killing him. The minor's right eye was missing. The autopsy report also revealed that Laishram Haitombi Devi, a 25-year-old woman, was shot 3 times in the back of her chest. A 4th bullet was shot at her buttocks. The bullet shot severed her heart, lungs, and ribs, leading to her death. Nurembam Rani Devi, 68 years old, received 5 bullet wounds, 1 in the skull, 2 in the chest, 1 in the abdomen, and 1 in the arm. More details on the autopsy reports of Haitombi Devi's 8-month-old baby Laishram Langanba Singh, 8 years old, her sister Telem Khoibi Devi, 31 years old, and sister's daughter Telem Thajamanbi Devi, 8 years old, are still awaited. The premeditated kidnappings and killings were done by Kuki militants, the Manipur government has said. The National Investigation Agency is looking into the case. Meanwhile, people are still waiting for justice to be delivered. The bodies of the 6 people, each from the Meitei community, allegedly abducted by the Kuki-Zo militants from relief camps in Jiribam's Borobekra area on November 11th, were found in Jiri River in Jiribam and Barak River in Assam's Kasar. People and organizations from various corners of the state had protested and condemned the tragic incident, urging for safe release of the hostages. Later, the bodies were found floating in Barak River. Hitting out at Mizoram MP K. Vanlavlena, who advocated for separate administrative units for Métis and Kukizos to end the ethnic conflict, Rajya Sabha member from Manipur Laisiemba Sanajauba on Sunday said he should not cross the line and must stop the interference. Vanlavlena, a leader of BJP ally Mizo National Front, called for the removal of the N. Biren Singh government and the imposition of president's rule in Manipur as the first and immediate step to contain the violence that has claimed over 250 lives since May last year. My friend, don't cross the line. Please confine in your state issues. Stop interferences in Manipur's issues. Be a good neighbor, Sanajauba said in a post on X, sharing a news report of Valavlena's comments in an interview with PTI. The Rajya Sabha member from Mizoram pitched for a two-step solution to end the ethnic violence in Manipur. Imposition of president's rule is inevitable for the immediate solution. During such period, the center should thoroughly study the situation and demarcate lands occupied by both Métis and tribal communities, he said on Friday. Vanlavlena said the two communities should be administered separately as the divide is very wide. The hill tribes can't go to the valley. Similarly, the Métis no longer dare to go to the hill areas. New administrative units should be created in lands occupied by both the Métis and the ethnic Kukizo people to bring a lasting solution and end the conflict, he added. Two active members of the proscribed United National Liberation Front Pambay group were arrested from Manipur's Imphal East district for allegedly being involved in extortion, police said on Monday. The two, identified as Thaudam Ibumubi Meitei and Chanam Rashini Chanu, were apprehended in Kurai Arongay Labuk Laikai area in November 23, a police statement said. Arms and ammunition, one wireless radio set and a mobile phone were recovered from their possession, it said. The outlawed UNLF had signed a peace agreement with the central government in 2023, but its members have been involved in extortion, a police officer said. In another seizure during a search operation, arms and ammunition were recovered from Lukongjang in Kangpokpi district, the police said. Earlier on November 24, Manipur police arrested 6 individuals and apprehended 1 juvenile for their alleged involvement in damaging properties belonging to elected officials on November 16, marking significant progress in the ongoing investigation. 3 suspects were taken into custody on November 22nd in Kakching district. Mayang Lambam Harisan Singh, 28 years, Wahengam Samson Singh, 32 years, and Yenkom Chandrasekhar Singh, 57 years. The following day, police detained 3 more individuals in Imphal West, Mutum Rojen Singh, 28 years, Laishram Bijoy Meite, 21 years, and Jameson Thokjom, 20 years, along with 1 juvenile. The total number of arrests related to the November 16 property attacks has now reached 41, according to police officials. These incidents are part of a broader pattern of unrest that has gripped the northeastern state. The India bloc Manipur has all holding sit-in protest demonstration at Delhi on Manipur issue during the winter session of Parliament. India bloc Manipur met today at Congress Bhavan, Imphal, attended by representatives of the constituent parties, visually AAP, AIFB, AITC, CPI, CPIM, INC, NCP, SP, RSP, SSUBT. The meeting discussed the present ongoing developments in Manipur after the May 3, 2023 ethnic violence till the inhuman killing of children, women, and aged persons, including 8-month-old infant at Jidibam by the so-called militant groups in the name of attack and counter-attack and then attack on the properties of selected MLAs in Manipur led by the vested interest groups. The meeting unanimously condemned the killing of children, women, and aged persons, including the 8-month-old infant at Jidibam, and demanded to take up necessary measures to arrest the culprits. And punish according to the relevant laws. The meeting also expressed that the reimposition of ASPA in 6 police stations is against the interests of the people of Manipur. The last SPF government in Manipur under the leadership of Okrumi Singh and the then central government withdraw ASPA from the 6th police station in Manipur. The meeting demanded that the black law should be withdrawn from the police stations. The meeting decided to organize a national-level sit-in protest demonstration at New Delhi during the winter session of Parliament as an extra-parliamentary movement. A letter was sent in this regard today to the national leadership of the constituent parties of India bloc to organize the sit-in demonstration on the ongoing Manipur issue. The meeting condemns the act on the properties of MLAs in the name of pressure to them in the wake of the Jiribam killing and demanded an inquiry should be done and the culprits should be arrested and punished accordingly to the law of the land. Now we're taking another short break. We'll be right back.
Live Tharadi Miyamda Asengba Adu Haibiyu. Dukan Yaura Akanda Masidadi offer Laitena Soidana Harakani. HG Cassette Gallery da Amutang Linkshin Birau. Online price the mobile Kudimak Loina Pangbigani. Hojik stay wana Bamatamnina. Loan gi Kudong Chabasu, Ekogi Maike degi Pizari. MI phone labor singisu lucky draw lazy. Jahilaram Diasida Adom Gidao Adu Yabra Haina Amutang Biu. Car bite mobile na jingbasing Pawayana lady. Ningol Chako Bagi special offer gi Matakta. Ekogi story oinasu lucky draw taujari. Lucky draw asigi first prize na 32-inch TV, second prize na induction, third prize na rice cooker ni. Singjamai supermarket ta laiba HG Cassette Gallery da Lengshin Biraktu na khudong chaba ase lawbiho.
Makhal kaya gi award fangnaba HG Cassette Gallery ni. Chahi taragi mathaktagi HG Cassette Gallery na mobile store asida matam nga chanaba mongda offer amadi discount kaya piduna lakchari. Sale khudong cha dablesu loan da mobile lawbiba yagani. Discount piba khatang natana lucky draw tawduna miyamda khudol kaya am su pijari. Miyamsu Singjamai supermarket ta laiba HG Cassette Gallery da utang lingjing birau. Loina na HG Cassette Gallery gi Facebook page asibu follow tawba singi onasu lucky draw amasu thamjari.
Sri Sri Gaurachandrai Namha Purbasamda Ikoi Khwaibu Konbiramba Sri Yendrembam Kumar Singh Namagi Nuksi Jarba Manung Sagai Natai Amadi Marupang Khwaipun Puthadok Lamlaga Haukiba Tang Tara Taret Nomazin Mita Sri Guru gi Kripadi Ves Olga Sri Krishna Chaitanya Das Haba Nam Fangjaduna Prindapal Prapti Oikre Lakliba Tang Kuni Thoi Irai Mita Asti Sanjay Lokutarga Lakliba Tang Kuntra Thangja Mita Srada Din Tokle Walakha Sida Brahman Vaishnava Ahalaman Marupang Ekhoina de Sak Khangja Udraba Khwaipun Matam Chan Lingbertuna Harinam Sarban Tabirnaba Paujanjari Singh, Srimati Yendrembam Ombi, Damayanti Devi Sardharmini, Sri Yendrembam Iboyama Singh, Machanupa, Sri Yendrembam Robin Singh, Machanupa, Srimati Yendrembam Ombi, Bina Amina Devi Mamunupi, Srimati Yendrembam Ombi, Dayasori Devi Mamunupi, Yendrembam Davhina Masunupi, Kurai Awang Kongpal, Laisum Laikai.
Karigumba matamda adongi thabak mafamda tongan da thaudokna pukning wakhal nuai handabra ashigumba thaudok asidagi ngak thoknaba pambai kharamyam gi damakta thamjari emung manunggi miyoi sing naknaba marup mapang workplace ki colleague asina chingbaga wari watai sadokpiba amadi yarba makai social interactions fana thamnaba honabiu anoba skilled natraga hobby tamshinduna masidagi kanaba lobiu ishagi pukning wakhal nuai nabagi damakta kanagumba gi mating pangbiduna natraga makhoi da minungshi utpi Adom Amadi Mioidugi Wakal Nungaina Tambada Mating Oigani Ishagi Matam Kaidoktuna Ishana Isaga Offer Mari Tambiba Tangai Fade Amadi Ishagi Me Time Tambiduna Ishana Isaga Luina Biduna Ishana Ishabu Masak Kanda Honabiu Faba Wakal Tana Mang Taduna Ihakna Hongdopangam Laruidaba Potuda Wakal Tadadana Madubu accept Tobatamduna Tadopangam Honabiu No Maginumita Ishana Kwaidagi Koidajba physical activities Hibadi jail, walking, cycling, gymming, apamba ama hekta khanbiduna madubu day-to-day life ki saruk ama ohelashi. Mashi punamak asina adomgi pukning wakalbu ingna chikna thambada mating pangani. Mashigi mathakta Telemanas Manipur Mental Helpline number 14416 24/7 adomgi damakta lepli. Pukning wakal hexon tharakpaga haiba number 14416 asida call tobiu natraga manak nakpa health and wellness center da chatpiu. Miyamgi damakta Paujanjariba National Mental Health Program, National Health Mission Manipur, Amadi Directorate of Health Services, Manipur.
Welcome back from the break. Now moving on to further news. The Assam Rifles, in a joint operation with the Customs, seized 1 kilograms of crystal methamphetamine tablets valued at Rs 16 crores from Badargarh on the outskirts of the capital city Agartala on Sunday, officials said. An official said that acting on a tip-off, Assam Rifles troops jointly with custom officials launched the operation in Badargarh areas and recovered the drugs. Sensing the presence of the security personnel, drug peddlers fled, leaving the contraband items, the officials said. In Assam Rifles, officials said that this operation highlights the unwavering commitment of the paramilitary in the fight against drug trafficking and illegal smuggling activities in the region. A police official associated with the anti-drugs operation said that the methamphetamine tablets, also known as party tablets or yaba tablets, were smuggled from Myanmar and through Mizoram and southern Assam reached Tripura. The drugs were intended to be smuggled to Bangladesh, where the yaba tablets are very popular among drug addicts, the officials said. Mizoram, southern Assam and Tripura became an easy corridor for drugs faring after being smuggled from Myanmar. Varied drugs, especially heroin and methamphetamine tablets, are often smuggled into the northeastern states of India from Myanmar, which shares a 1,643 kilometers unfenced border with 4 northeastern states. Arunachal Pradesh 520 kilometers, Manipur 398 kilometers, Nagaland 215 kilometers and Mizoram 510 kilometers. Assam has witnessed a series of devastating road accidents on Sunday, November 24, resulting in 3 fatalities and leaving several others critically injured. In Bohalpur Nathpara near Chapar, a tragic collision occurred when a stationary tractor was struck by a motorcycle. Hemanta Nath, a local resident, lost his life on the spot, while another rider, Tarun Nath, suffered severe injuries and was rushed to Bongaigaon for urgent medical care. Locals blamed the incident on the reckless parking of the tractor, urging authorities to address such negligence. On National Highway 17 at Makri in Golpara, a head-on collision between a swift car and a motorcycle proved fatal for Shankar Barman, a resident of Bongaigaon. Another rider, Montu Rabha, sustained critical injuries. Police are actively investigating the cause of the accident. In yet another tragedy, a speeding truck claimed the life of Manoj Das, also known as Apu Das, at Baghmari Center in Biswanath. Despite being rushed to the hospital, Das was declared dead upon arrival. Authorities have since seized the truck involved and are conducting further inquiries. The spate of accidents has sparked concerns over road safety and the need for stricter traffic regulations to prevent tragic incidents. Highlighting the BJP's focus on inclusivity without adopting appeasement policies, Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma on Sunday, November 24, credited the party's victories in minority-dominated constituencies as a testament to its principle of equal treatment for all. Speaking at a press conference, Sharma referred to the BJP's triumph in the Karimganj Lok Sabha seat in June and the recent by-poll win in the Samaguri Assembly constituency as evidence of this approach. Our strategy emphasizes minority outreach under the guiding principle of appeasement to none, justice to all. This is in line with our broader motto, Sabka Saath, Sabka Vikas, unity and development for all, he stated. The Chief Minister also announced that the BJP has outlined a comprehensive roadmap targeting minority-majority seats for the 2026 Assam Assembly elections, signaling the party's continued commitment to its inclusive agenda. The Assam Chief Minister Himanta Biswa Sarma celebrated the National Democratic Alliance's strong performance in recent northeastern by-polls, highlighting victories in both Assam and Meghalaya as significant political gains. We have maintained our winning marathon or winning sprint, Sarma told reporters on November 24, emphasizing the BJP's consistent electoral success in Assam. He pointed to these results as crucial indicators ahead of the 2026 State Assembly elections. The Chief Minister stressed the timing of this victory, noting this result has given a big boost on the eve of the Assembly election, as the Assembly election in Assam will be held in April 2026, and after this there will be no by-elections. The BJP's success extended beyond Assam's borders, with notable gains in Meghalaya, where Conrad K. Sangma's party secured victory. Sarma characterized this as particularly meaningful, stating, in the backdrop of the Lok Sabha elections, where we were almost routed in Meghalaya, I believe this is a good comeback. Later, Sarma reinforced regional success on social media, tweeting about BJP's expanded footprint in Meghalaya during these by-polls. Not just in Assam, even in Meghalaya, BJP has made significant gains in the recently concluded by-elections, he wrote on X. 4 people, including a Lebanese army soldier, were killed and 40 others injured in Israeli attacks on southern Lebanon on Sunday, according to the Lebanese army and a source in the Lebanese Red Cross. In southwestern Lebanon, 1 Lebanese army soldier was killed and 18 others injured, including some wounded badly on Sunday morning in an Israeli airstrike targeting a Lebanese army post in Amaria on the Klelia Tire Road, and the post was also severely damaged, the Lebanese army said in a statement on social media platform X. The U.S. President-elect Donald Trump's plan to overhaul the government with a new department headed by tech billionaire Elon Musk and Indian-origin entrepreneur Vivek Ramaswamy will be a biggest threat for China as it has to compete with far more efficient U.S. political system, a policy advisor to the Chinese government said. China's biggest risk during Donald Trump's 2.0 would be U.S. government overhauls driven by Musk and Ramaswamy, according to the Zhang Yongyan, China's top academic and policy advisor to Beijing. A more efficient U.S. political system would put huge pressure on China's current system, Zhang, dean of the School of Public Policy at the Chinese University of Hong Kong's Shenzhen campus, said while speaking at Baoshan Forum hosted by the Institute for International Affairs on Saturday. Of course, the pressure is not exclusive to China, but also others, especially Europe, he said. Trump named Musk and Ramaswamy to lead a new Department of Government Efficiency, DOG. The duo has already planned to scrap thousands of regulations and reduce the size of the government workforce. Zena said in the medium to long term, the greatest pressure on China may come from changes within the U.S. If Trump succeeds in his efforts to overhaul the government, the U.S. would develop a new and more competitive system, Zhang said, calling it a form of state capitalism with American characteristics. For ELITETV News Channel, contact you the email address info@elitv.in or 9402890982 and subscribe to ELITETV YouTube channel or follow on Facebook page, Instagram and X for more information about the channel. Now before we wrap up, let's look at the headlines once again. Mass rally taken out in Imphal East District against terrorist act of Kuki militants. The Imphal to Jiribam road block enters day 4 due to landslide at Tupul. Lana Thorum of Pre-Park Chairman Iboto Mbikuman held with his wife together. Kuki militants attacked at Sabungkok Kuno and Shangti Kumbal last night. Internet ban has been extended for another 2 days till November 27th. The Lok Sabha has adjourned after a brief session. The Congress chief Mallikarjun Kharge demands discussion on the Adani case. Now that is all for today. Thank you for watching. To keep up with more updates, keep watching ELITETV English News. Till then, stay tuned and stay safe.